Good day, everybody. Today we'll be treating addition of fractions. I'll be taking our example from number 1 to number 5, from simple example to more difficult one. So I want you to pay more attention on this. The number 1 question here is 1/2 plus 1/3. So how are we going to do this? We'll draw a line here at the bottom. So we'll look for the lowest common factor of this denominator, these 2 and this 1 here. When you talk of fraction, we have numerator and we have denominator. That is, if we have 1/2, the up one is numerator and the lower one is what? Denominator. So what are we going to do? We look for the lowest common factor. How are we going to do that? That is, we look for the LCM of the denominator. Looking for the LCM, that is lowest common factor. This is 2 and this is 3. If as we look for the common factor of 2, just multiply 2 by 1 first, you have 2. Multiply 2 by 2, you have 4. Multiply 2 by 3, you have 6. Multiply 2 by 4, you have 8. That is, and the same thing, the same way we are going to do this one as well. 3 times 1 is what? 3. 3 times 2 is what? 6. 3 times 3 is what? 9. 3 times 4 is what? 12. So the common factor here is what? 6 here. We have 6 here, we have 6 here. So our common factor will be what? 6, 6. So our common factor is what? 6 here. So what are we going to do? How many 2 can we find in what? 6? We have 3. So 3 multiplied by 1 is what? 3. The same thing with this. 6 divided by 3 will give us what? 2. 2 multiplied by 1 is what? 2. 2, then our addition sign. Then we add these 2 together. 3 plus 2 is what? 5 over this denominator. This one is what? 6. So this way is the general way that we can do this. So there is one method as well that you can easily use for you to get this fast. So I'll be taking the 2 method for one question. For one example, I'll be using the 2 method. So let's make use of the second method. So the second method is we have 1/2 plus 1/3. So what are you going to do? 2 times 6. 2 times 3 will be what? You multiply the 2 denominator. 2 times 3 is what? 6. So for you to get the one here, just multiply this denominator with the numerator here. That is, 3 multiplied by 1 will be what? 3. The same way, you put your what? Addition sign. Your addition sign will come down. Then 2 multiplied by 1 is what? 2. Then add these 2 together. 5/6. Our next question here is 2/3 plus 1/9. As usual, you draw your straight line. So look for the lowest common factor. The lowest common factor of 3 and 9 is what? Is 9. Because when you have what? When you have 2, you have 3, you have 9. 3 multiplied by 1 is what? 3. 3 times 2 is what? 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 1 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. So our lowest common factor here is what? 9, because both have what? 9 is common to both of them. So our lowest common factor here is what? 9. Then what are we going to do? 9 divided by 3 is what? 3. 3 multiplied by 2 is 6, plus our addition sign. 9 divided by 9 is what? 1. 1 multiplied by 1 is what? 1. Then you add together. 6 plus 1 is 7. Bring down your denominator. We have 7/9. So let's use the second method as well. We have 2 over 3 plus 1 over 9. So you draw your straight line. 3 multiplied by 9 is what? That should be 27. 3 multiplied by 9 is what? 27. Then, for we to get this, we multiply this by this. 2 multiplied by 9 is what? 18. Then, for we to get the one here, we multiply this by this. 3 multiplied by 1 is 3. Then, add these two together. 18 plus 3 will be what? 21. Then, we have 21 over 27. So, for we to get our answer, same as this, what are we going to do? Just divide this one by 3, and you divide this one by 3, and you also divide this one by 3. That is 21 divided by 3 will be 7, and 27 divided by 3 will be 9. That is your answer. So the next one here is 4 over 21 plus 3 over 7. You draw your straight line. So what are we going to do? Look for the lowest common factor. The lowest common factor here is what? 21. 21 divided by 21 is 1. 1 times 4 is what? 4. Plus 21 divided by 7 is what? 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Then 4 plus 9 is what? 4 plus 9 is 13. Then we have 13 over 21. That is our answer. Let's now use the second method. We have 4 over 21 plus 3 over 7. So what are we going to do here? Draw your straight line. Then we multiply 21 times 7. Let's put it this way. Let's do it here. 21 times 7. 21 times 7. 7 times 1 is what? 7. 7 times 2 is what? 14. So we have 147. So what are we doing? We multiply this one. We multiply this one with this one. So we can get this one there. That is 7 times 4 is what? 7 times 4 will give us 28 plus 21 times 3. 21 times 3 will give us 63. So we add these two together. That is 28 plus 63. 8 plus 3 will be 11. We have 1. 2 plus 6 will be 8. So we have 1 there. We carry 1 there. 8 plus this one 9. So we have what? 91 over 147. So if you divide this one by 7, divide 91 by 7, you will get 13, and 147 by 7, you will get 21, and that is our answer. So the next one here is what? 2 over 7 plus 3 over 5. So you look for the lowest common factor. You have the lowest common factor of 7 and 5 is 35. Let's do that. 7 and 5. 7 times 1, 7. 7 times 2, 14. 7 times 3, 21. 7 times 4, 28. 7 times 5 is what? 35. So this one, 5 times 1 is what? 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 6 is 30. 5 times 7 is 35. So our lowest common factor is what? 35 here, 35 here. So we have common, 35 is common to both of them. So our lowest common factor is here is 35. So what are we doing? How many 35 divided by 7 is what? 5. 5 times 2, 10, plus 35 divided by 5 is 7. 7 times 3 is 21. Add these two together, you have 31 over 35. That is our answer. So let's now make use of the second method. So we have 2 over 7 plus 3 over 5. So draw the straight line. 7 times 5 is 35. For you to get the one here, we'll multiply this by this. 2 times 5 is 10, plus this times this is what? 21. Our answer is, then add these two together. 21 over 35. 31 over 35. Sorry. So the last one here is 5 over 23 plus 5 over 17. So let's make use of this second method because we have large digits here. Since we have large digits here, we need to make use of this second method that is very, very fast for us. Instead of we looking for the lowest common factor, let's just make use of what? The multiplication method. What are we going to do? Multiply 27 and what? 17. When you multiply 27 and 17, 23 times 17. 7 times 3 is 21. So we have 1, we carry 2. 7 times 2 is 14. 14 plus 2 is what? 16. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 2 is 2. Then add 1, 9, 3. We have 3, 9, 1. So what are we doing next? We'll multiply. For you to get the one here, you multiply 15 by 17. 15 multiplied by 17. 7 times 5 is 35. Write down 5, carry 3. 7 times 1 is 7 plus 3, 10. 1 times 5 is what? 5. 1 times 1 is 1. Add 5. 0 plus 5 is what? 5. 1 plus 1 is 2. So we have what? 2, 5, 5. 2, 5, 5. Plus this our addition sign. So for you to get the one here, we multiply 5 and 23 together. 23 times 5. 5 times 5 is what? 5 times 3 is 15. 5, carry 1. 5 times 2 is 10. Plus this one, we have 11. So our answer is 115. Then we add these two together. When we add these two together, we have 255 plus 115. 5 plus 5, 10. 0, carry 1. 5 plus 1 is what? 6 plus 1, 7. 2 plus 1 is 3. So we have our answer to be 370 over 390. 370 over 391 is our answer. So I'll be dropping assignment for us so we can use that as practice. Number 1 here is 1 over 4 plus 1 over 5. Number 2 here is 3 over 4 plus 1 over 7. The number 3 here is 2 over 5 plus 5 over 6. Number 4 here is 12 over 25 plus 9 over 13. Thank you very much for following us up to this level. I really appreciate it. Please like and share this video. Thank you.